Morning, everyone. Today is going to be kind of a super busy day for us for a short time. It's a very short day for us. We should be done by probably about 1 o'clock today, and I'd like to get really done by 1 o'clock because it's supposed to be up near 90 today. So I want to get done with these yards as fast as possible, and we got a bunch of them inland. And Friday afternoon is usually when I make my loop around with all them outbuildings, but this week they do not have to be done because they were done last week, and my long drive is like every other week now, so that's no big deal. And I have a lot of stuff I have to get done for this weekend anyhow. So let's get the trailer loaded up and let's get started. Okay, we've done, I don't know, 4 yards, I guess. And we got a later start because I had to fix some things at home. And we're 3/4 of the way done with the last yard there. Vicky comes over to me and says, "Gage, the the blades are not engaging." Jeez, I couldn't even spit that out. So one of the switches is bad, and that's on the 52, and that frickin' thing has always got something going on with it. So now I got to chase down which one of the safety switches is causing the problem. And then the battery was dead too, and I don't know why that was dead, but because we just used it all morning and then all of a sudden the battery's dead. So I think I might have to do something with the switches or something, I don't know. But anyhow, yeah, 80 degrees, not even noon. It's gonna get steamy. So we have 3 yards left?
Yeah.
3 yards left, yeah. If we don't skip any over at the end. But the one we're going to now is on the lake, and it should not need to be, or no, that one will be need to be deep. We're going to the one on the lake now, and that will need to be cut because I texted the lady yesterday and she said it's ready to be cut. So on to the next yard. Okay, we have 1 yard left. This is a brand new yard that we have not cut. Actually, I should take that back. We were there in the spring to do a thatching on it, and then now we got to take care of it because he has knee surgery or something. Yeah, it was knee surgery, and he can't cut it until he's repaired or healed up from that. So we're gonna head to that yard and cut it. So I'm just gonna get you set up here, and we're gonna start cutting. that takes care of this yard. The only trimming is around these few trees out here. Other than that, there is none. This guy bought this house and he changed everything. So there's hardly any weed whacking at all to be done. Just these 4 here and the 2 out there that the city just planted. But and it's a nice yard. Okay, got the last yard all done. I had to drop Vicky off before that, and the 52 is not charging, so I have a dead battery. So I'm heading out to the dealership and see if they get a rectifier. Hopefully they do. But it's getting close to closing time, and I wasn't going to bother getting serial numbers and all that other stuff, spend too much time on the phone, so I'm just going to run out there and take a chance they have one. Keep my fingers crossed on that, because every time I need a part out there, they never have the part I need. So they have all the other parts, but every time I need a part, they don't have it in stock. But hopefully they have it in stock and I can get her up and running, because otherwise I can only cut 1 yard and then I have to change batteries out because the battery's completely stone dead and the mower will not run. Can't engage the PTO or nothing, or the clutch in it, I guess. And so I got to get this mower up and running. I got a lot of work to do and a little bit of time to do it, as the song says, but it's hopefully that all works out here. So I'm about 5 minutes away from the dealership, and they're closing in about 15 minutes, so it's gonna be close. Okay, I had to re-say that because I can't use the language I just used. Just leaving a dealership, and of course they don't have the parts. It's a damn voltage regulator, and they don't have one. So I am dead in the water with that mower, and that of course is the 52 with the clamshell bagger on it, the one I use every single day. So now, and of course I can't get that part for 4 days. This is not good, not good at all. So now I have to go home and charge a battery up, because both mowers, I grabbed a battery to put in another mower, and they're both batteries are dead now, and I can't get anything off the trailer, and the bagger's full and there's clippings on the trailer. So my thoughts of getting done early today are done. So it's going to be another 2 more hours, I think, by the time I get done screwing around with all this crap to get it all done. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to, I gotta stop at home and charge a battery, jump start a battery, or one of the mowers, put the other one on charge. I gotta get the batteries all the way charged, and I have to leave the 52 at home until they come up with the parts. So it's gonna be a nightmare for next week. Absolute nightmare, because we use both mowers every day. So hopefully this weather will help us out a little bit, because it's not raining and everything's dried up, but it's not looking good. So, and this lawnmower is 1 year old, and it's constantly being broken. Was it 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago was a drive belt or a deck belt? Now it's a voltage regulator, and of course nothing is warranted. I don't know why I bought a brand new lawnmower, because they don't warranty anything on that damn thing except for the engine. So it's just a big old $13,000 piece of crap. So I'm so sick and tired of Skag, and the other dealerships around our town they just suck. So all you guys out there with good dealerships, you're very lucky, because we have crap here. So you could tell I'm a little heated. I'm just irate right now, because we are in our prime cutting time right now. And this month is when we make our most money, because we have so much work to do, and now we are farther behind. So I'm not going to end the video right here, because I just got to calm down, because I am just fuming mad right now again, because I don't have time for this. So I have a lot of parts with me, but I would not think of carrying an extra regulator, because it's a year-old machine, and the other mower's got a brand new regulator on it. And that one was 10 years old before it went bad. This one's a year old. Just always something with that machine. So I don't know. I think next year there's another brand showing up. I just got to make it through this summer, and hopefully I don't have any more problems like this. But anyhow, I'm gonna go screw around with this and get this all emptied off and get it all taken care of. Okay, everything's all dropped off. Still a little perturbed or extremely mad, one of the two. Just got done. I talked to a buddy of mine that also is in lawn care, and talking to Vicky. We're going to start stocking a lot of parts. My buddy stocks about $1,500 worth of parts in his trailer. He's got clutches and belts and blades and everything else with him. Pretty much everything that he would ever need. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. But I am not going through the dealership. I'm going to order everything online because I am tired of ordering parts and waiting 2 or 3 days. So I can order online and do the same exact thing. And it's the same price. So I was doing that because I was helping to support my dealership, which my dealership is constantly letting me down. So I'm not going to support that dealership no more. I'm just going to order everything online and have it shipped to my house. And, you know, it's, you know, I'm just still fuming mad over this. But every 2 weeks, there's something going on with that mower. And then, well, maybe not 2 weeks, but quite often. And between that deck belt, when that deck belt blew last time, right now it's got another 50 more hours, and it'll be 150 hours, and that deck belt's going to blow. So I am going to check at the parts house or parts store, I guess, and check see if they have a Kevlar belt for that Skag. I got the number right on the belt. I took a picture of it so I can just go in there and cross-reference it, but because it can't do any worse, I would think, than what the Skag belt's doing, because them are only lasting me 150 hours. So, and they're $68 or $78, something like that, at the dealership for that belt. So I go through one about every month and a half, something like that. Month and a half? I don't know, somewhere around there. But every 150 hours, the deck belt blows. So I'm just gonna order parts and have it all delivered to my house. See what I can find at the parts dealer or parts store for parts. I'll go with all aftermarket parts because it don't make no difference what part I buy. The factory parts are wearing out just as fast as the aftermarket, so no sense in spending extra money when I can get things half the price. So that is going to be it in my video for today. I thank you for watching and subscribing. You can check out the links in the description box below. I'd be greatly appreciated. Everybody have a good evening, and we will see you at the next yard.